Chelsea, thank you so much.
Okay, we have to quickly pivot to the weather because take a look at this live picture at the DBAP. You can't even see this ballpark at this point. It is raining so hard. Meteorologist Kat Campbell joining us now in the WRAL Severe Weather Center. What a difference a few minutes makes, Kat.
And that's why we wanted to warn you about this storm as soon as possible. And we've been warning you since 3 o'clock. We've been cutting into programming saying this is what's coming. A considerable wind threat. This storm has a history of producing wind damage, including trees falling on homes, power outages to our west closer to Greensboro, as well as Alamance County and High Point seeing some of the damage. But this really tells the story of what we're seeing on radar right now. You can see just sheets of rain moving across Durham right now. This is the same storm that went through Chapel Hill, and I do expect that storm to stay north of Raleigh, but it could clip the northern part of Wake County. So let's zero in on the threats right now. We have that severe thunderstorm warning, including Durham, until 4:30. I think we'll see another severe thunderstorm warning issued soon in southern Granville County and points east. We also have a severe thunderstorm warning for the extreme northeastern part of Northampton County. The main concern is damaging winds in these storms, but very heavy rain falling, some flood advisories, or possibly even flash flood warnings are possible throughout the evening. And you can see the intense thunderstorm over Hillsborough, Durham right now, and more heavy rain headed for Chapel Hill. A lot of lightning within these storms, and this is moving off to the north and east. So eventually it could impact Wake Forest, Creedmoor, and if it holds together, more storms possible in Lewisburg. I did want to point out the storms that we've seen in Raleigh. Still a lot of lightning around Raleigh, even where it's not raining. That's why we stress if you can hear thunder, get inside. You're close enough to be struck by lightning. These storms are moving up Capitol Boulevard off to the north and east, and we will continue to track these storms closer to Rocky Mount. We've got more rain and storms pushing into Rocky Mount right now, Scotland Neck as well. Just to the south, these storms are not quite as strong, but they're small, and they do have some very heavy rain, especially the one that's headed for Selma in Johnston County. We remain under a threat for severe weather through 9 o'clock tonight. The wind threat 60, even 70 miles per hour in that one storm in Durham, and a flash flood threat will continue through tonight, even past 9 o'clock. It's all thanks to this cold front that's near the area. And I want to track this cold front for you on Futurecast. This cold front will continue to spark thunderstorms that push to the east throughout the evening hours tonight. We're going to be watching that storm, these storms, this line of storms push east through 8 and 9 o'clock, and then eventually it'll make it to the coast. And I think we'll still see some rain after 9 o'clock, but likely not the severe thunderstorms. The issue here is that this cold front is going to get stuck, and that means it's going to be stuck in eastern North Carolina tomorrow. With that, we're probably going to have some additional thunderstorms at the coast, and we could see some of those storms make it into the eastern part of our viewing area. So in the triangle tomorrow, I think that the threat of a thunderstorm is actually pretty low, but the threat is greater in our eastern counties, not as high as today, though. That's the good news. So we'll go with small storm chances to account for our eastern counties Wednesday and Thursday. As we get into the weekend, we do have some drier air on the way. High temperatures climbing into the mid-90s as we get into Monday and Tuesday of next week. Today was the hottest day so far this year. We had temperatures top out near 100 due to the fact that these storms didn't quite make it to the area in time to cut off our warming potential today. Whew, it's been hot out there, so this cold front will be welcome.
So, Kat, I have a question for you. So we know Aaron Thomas is in the WRAL Storm Tracker. He said right now on I-40, they're seeing debris blown across the interstate. So what message do you have for drivers right now, and certainly Aaron too?
You know, if you're able to pull over and just pause, it's a good idea to do so. If you're in the leading edge of the thunderstorm, it looks like Aaron's not quite in the leading edge of that storm right now. It's always best to be safe out there. These warnings, 70-mile-per-hour winds possible. So